A beautiful morning to all my great listeners, scholars, and viewers. Welcome to my channel, Happy Learning. I hope that you all are doing great. And in today's session, we will learn about letter writing. So, today we have an interesting topic, letter writing, and we will learn what is letter writing and what are the important points needs to remember while writing a letter and different types of letters also, okay, and the format. So as you can see in the video, there is a format of letter writing given over here, but before we come to this format, let me make you understand that what is letter writing. So without wasting any time, let's start with the video now. And if you are new to my channel, then I will request you that please subscribe my channels and please press the bell icon also, so that if I post any new video on my channel, you will be notified by me and you will get a new video from my side. Okay, please like it, comment on it, and share it as much as you can. So a letter is a written message that can be handwritten or printed on paper. It is usually sent to the recipient via mail or post in an envelope. Although this is not a requirement as such, any such message that is transferred via post is a letter, a written conversation between two parties. So in short, you can say that it is a mode of communication between two people or two parties, no matter if you are sitting at the one corner of the world or someone is sitting at the end of the corner. But letter is a way, it is a mode of communication, and both of the parties or both of the people can communicate very easily to each other. Okay, so now moving on, let's talk about the important points needs to remember while writing a letter. Okay, so the first thing is that mention your intention of writing the letter in the opening paragraph. Like when you're writing a letter to your beloved one or to someone, then you have to mention your intention in the first paragraph. Divide your letter into paragraph to mark change of subject matter. Include all the relevant information, like all the details which you want to add in your letter. Don't forget that. And be courteous and gentle in your suggestions. Keep your sentences short. Use simple English words. Use simple and direct language. Avoid spelling, grammatical, and careless mistakes in your letter. Write neatly, be accurate, brief, and precise. Use the block format that has no indentation and is left aligned. Okay, so these are the important things which you need to remember, or you need to keep it in your mind while writing a letter. Now let's come to the format of the letter. Okay, it is a layout of the letter which I have made for all my listeners and all my scholars and viewers. So you can see here, so when you start writing a letter, you have to understand the format first of all. So in your letter, at the top of the letter, you have to write the sender's address. Okay, so what is the meaning of sender's address over here? That means the person who is sending the letter, he or she has to mention address over here. After that, you have to give one space, or you need to leave one line, and you have to mention the date over here. Then again you have to leave the line or give one space, and then you have to write the receiver's address. That means the person who is going to receive this letter. Then you have to mention the subject. Then salutation means like greetings. Okay, dear friend, or respected sir, or respected ma'am. All right, and then you have to write the body of the letter. What is the body of the letter? Body of the letter is very important part of the letter. You can say that it is a soul of letter. There you have to there you mention your all the details and your expressions and your thoughts and views or opinions. Everything is there in the body of the letter. So it is the main part of the letter. Then the complimentary closing, like with regards, or with you can say yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Okay, and then at last you have to mention sender's name, signature, and designation. Okay, this is the last thing you need to mention in your letter. So the person who is sending the letter, he or she has to write his name and then signature, and if the person is designated on some post, then he or she has to mention that also. Okay, so this is the layout of letter, and this is the layout. The layout is for like business letter, an official letter, letter to editor, or complaint letter also. Okay, so now we have explained about the uh, format of the letter over here. Now let's move on, and we will start with the types of letter now. Okay, just give me a quick moment here. All right, we will continue with this. Okay, so let's start with this. What is the business letter? Now we are going to talk about the different types of letters. So the first one is business letter. Now let me tell you that what is business letter. Like inquiries are made when a buyer wishes to know the quality, price, availability of goods to be purchased, or the terms of sale. Letters of inquiries describes what the writer wants and why, and it is also written to request information. The information can be for job seekers, prices, college applications, or any other services. Okay, a letter of placing order is a contract of a sale and purchase of goods or services offered. Orders are considered to be one of the simplest types of the direct request. While placing an order, just state your needs clearly and directly. You must be sure to include complete and accurate information. Okay, so according to business letter, you have to mention your needs and requirement into that letter, and this is for different purposes. Okay, so this is your business letter. Now next is your complaint letter. What is complaint letter? Complaint letters are usually written to business firms, water supply boards, telecommunication boards, electricity boards, sewerage boards, and several other organizations. Their purpose is to remind the people of these firms about their defective products or poor services. It is extremely important to provide all the details in your complaint letter, as the information can be further used for verification. The letter should demand immediate response, quicker decision, or positive action in order to resolve the complaint as soon as possible. The message conveyed in the complaint letter should be direct and credible. Okay. Now moving further, the next letter is your letter to editor. What is letter to editor? Basically, whenever we are writing a letter to editor, that means we are talking about the editor of any newspaper or magazines. Okay, so newspapers, weeklies, and magazines play an important role in shaping public opinion, public minds, and decisions about many national and international issues, because they have a large number of readers. Writing letters to the editors is a great way to like engage with the topic you are passionate about, and to influence public opinion. These letters are written to shape public opinion, also to share information and ideas, and to increase awareness, to advocate your cause, or to like start community conversation. So this is a letter, a way of talking to a newspaper or magazine. It takes a position for or against an issue, or simply inform, or both. Okay. Now there is another letter writing, that is called job application writing. Okay, so let's understand that what is job application. Basically job application are usually written in reply to advertisements. Like we have different job portals, and we have different job application formats, and we always get the notifications from different companies and organizations and firms about regarding the jobs, and you must have seen it into newspapers also. So they require a formal and precise treatment. Job application is an like opportunity to highlight your most relevant qualifications and experiences, enhancing your resume and increasing your chances of being called for an interview. So basically it is sent only for job requiring people. Now the another one is formal letter. Everyone knows about the formal letter. Whenever we write a letter to our beloved ones, like our friend, uncle, aunt, brother, sister. So that is called formal letter. Okay, and there is no word limit into like while writing a formal letter. And that, on the other side, we have informal letter writing. So whenever we are like we have to write a letter to some governing authority, some officials, or bank, or any other governing system, that is called informal letter writing. So when you are writing an informal letter, then you have to very precise and very particular while choosing the words into that, and you have to make sure that all the details are there into your letter, so that the person who is going to receive that letter, he or she can understand it very well. Okay, so these are the types of letters which we have discussed in this video, and there are many other kinds of letters also, but these are the important ones and which will help you in your syllabus also, because this topic is there in your syllabus also, especially from class 9 to 12th. Okay, and if you talk about the formal informal letter, these are the two types of letters which are there in class 6 to 8th. Okay, so I have segregated the letter writing into two parts. The one is for class 6 to 8, the another is for class 9 to 12. So, but it will help both of you. All right, the people who are studying in class 6 to 8, when they will move into class 9th and upper classes, this video will always help them, and they will learn that what is the correct structure and format of it, and also it will help you in your forthcoming future also. All right, so I will be ending up this video over here, because I have given you all the important details regarding letter writing, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. So it will definitely going to help you. And before leaving the session, once again I would like to make a request to all my scholars and viewers that if you are new to my channel, please subscribe it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get new videos in your next sessions. And also please like it and comment it and share it as much as you can. All right, so thank you for your patience and listening to me so carefully, and you have a really lovely, wonderful day ahead. Thank you and bye bye.